So, anarchist is often used as a derogatory phrase now, but it actually is a political movement, and it has been for quite some time. And it is a lot more complicated than this idea of like just chaotic people who don't care about anything and run around smashing windows. Philosophically, it's ancient, but as a cohesive movement, it's been around primarily since the early 1800s. This idea is that the state is inherently oppressive and violent and coercive, and that people actually, if left to their own devices, will organize themselves effectively into small groups, take care of each other, and do not need a state telling them what to do. It sort of developed out of some of the socialist philosophy, but went in a slightly different direction because some of the early thinkers believed that if you allowed the state to control people's lives, it would inherently be oppressive. One of the most recent thinkers is Emma Goldman, who has written a beautiful book of essays where you'll find that not as much as you'd like has changed since the early 1900s. It's a little depressing, but it's well written and easy to read. Anarchists in the late 1890s did get involved in some pretty aggressive direct action. There were some Luigi moments, let's say, and usually against politicians who richly deserved it. But one of the primary organizing drives is this idea of mutual aid, where instead of charity coming from the top down, people reach across to help each other all at the same level, taking what they need and offering what they can give. Nowadays, the anarchist movement is mostly nonviolent. I personally think anarchism is overly idealistic. I think there's always going to be a drive towards hierarchy in the human soul, and that it's very hard to fight that. And unfortunately, most people are not nice enough to organize this way. And there'd always be a requirement to have overwhelming military power to avoid fascists essentially taking over your state, which kind of feels like a self-contradiction, but maybe not. Some works of fiction that explore this idea are The Dispossessed by Ursula Le Guin and After the Revolution by Robert Evans. Both are very good. Anyway, here's a longsword pendant that I made. Hope you like it.